Hi everyone and welcome to this video. I'm doing this video to help people to release self-sabotage in terms of finances. So the way this video is going to be is I'm going to do a brief presentation just about general energy healing, and then I'm going to talk about an 11-month program that I'm starting to run in April 2018. And then we're going to go ahead and have this beautiful long meditation, which is roughly about 45 minutes, to help to release any vows, contracts that we may have put in place at a subconscious level that is preventing us from actually succeeding in our lives. So once I start the presentation, I'm going to screen share and I'm going to put myself off screen, and I'll come back on screen in a bit. Okay. Okay, so I'm screen sharing now, and I'm going to start the presentation. So let me give you a brief introduction about myself. So my name is Shivani, and I have a science background. I qualified as a pharmacist and then studied as a cosmetic scientist. So I do like my sciences. And what I like about science is that the proof is in the pudding. So I've taken this concept into my spirituality, into my energy healing, because I like to see results, because what's the use of doing things if you're not going to get results, right? So I experiment a lot on myself. I change energy around, and I've noticed how when I start changing the energy within myself, how many things around me start to change, how people begin to even react and respond to me differently. So growing up as a child, I was very sensitive. I was guided very synchronistically along my spiritual path, which I've really been focusing on over the past 16 years. It's because spirituality for me feeds my soul. I feel content, I feel happy when I feel that connection and in being in alignment. So why do I do what I do? So my passion is really to help others overcome their limiting beliefs and become successful in whichever way they choose. I know we are able to accomplish anything our heart desires on a mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual level. I do believe with my whole heart that we can be such magnificent creators, but it's only our limiting beliefs, behaviors, and habits that stops us from actually achieving what we truly desire. So today's lifestyle, it's fast, it's ever-changing. We're constantly on the run, juggling finances, family, career, relationships, and trying to catch up with life generally. And all of this leads us to feeling anxious and stressed. And the anxiety and the stress causes us to become disconnected. And when I say disconnected, I mean disconnected from our higher self, from the divine, whatever you want to call it. And this kind of leaves us numb, feeling out of control. And then it starts to feel like everything is closing up on us. So how do we get from anxiety and stress to getting centered or getting back into alignment? So most people turn to meditation, but some people struggle with meditation and just sitting there and listening to music or being in silence. Now I can compare our life path, our journey, to that of a car. When a car is out of alignment, it veers off to the left, it veers off to the right. It's not balanced. It takes you longer to get to where you want to, and the ride's not that great. So in the same way, on our journey on this planet, we have our goals. But if we're not in alignment, we go off path, we go off track, and we come across obstacles, and these obstacles actually appear larger than they really are. When you're in alignment, you are better able to deal with these issues. So I'm going to ask you, wouldn't you want to get to where you want to be and have a smooth journey on your way there? So why guided visualized meditation? So meditation is a practice of aligning mind, body, and spirit by accessing the power within you. Guided meditation, deep relaxation, and mind-body techniques are not passing fads, trends, or New Age nonsense. It has been researched and proven that these approaches have lasting benefits for radiant health, happiness, and self-empowerment. Now, guided meditations have been used by professional elite for ages, and to help them see themselves succeeding and achieving these goals. So do I need to know how to meditate? No, with guided meditation, all that is required is that you listen and visualize, and I will assist you energetically to get you into that sweet spot where the magic happens. The types of modalities that I will be using in this 11-month program is guided meditation, getting you into a theta brainwave state. This is where the real magic happens as well. Emotional freedom techniques, or STAR, which is shamanic tapping and release. And this is all to tap in to energy meridians within our body, but tapping in positive affirmations. And it's not the same as saying your affirmations, so it's different. We're going to tap into hypnosis, past lives, emotional blockage removal, crystal palace method, energy healing, neuro-linguistic programming, strategic visioning using timelines. So strategic visioning is using dynamic visioning, tapping into all of your senses, and we take this goal that you have, we drop it, we go into the future, drop it into a timeline, and then we come back and we notice how things begin to automatically start shifting so that goal is manifested around that date. So your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a powerhouse of raw creative energy, and it can be harnessed and directed towards healing, self-improvement, and spiritual growth. The subconscious mind operates on belief, and it never sleeps. It is tuned in 24/7 to your thoughts, words, feelings, attitudes, and moods, and it will respond to all of them, even if they're contradictory or negative. Unfortunately, I've heard so many people curse themselves saying, I'm stupid, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. But they're not even aware of their self-talk. Whatever your self-talk, irrespective of positive or negative, it reinforces this feeling into the emotional body. So while I am on the topic of bodies, we have the physical, emotional, and spiritual bodies. For the purpose of this presentation, I am only discussing the physical and emotional bodies. Emotions play a huge factor in our lives. Unfortunately, again, we do all have some negative emotions, but this is also part of being human, to experience the wide spectrum of emotions. So why not use our emotions to our greatest advantage? Sometimes we get stuck when having to deal with some negative emotions because we don't want to deal with it, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now, or it's too painful, whatever the case is. But by not resolving these emotions, over time result in blockages, first in the emotional body and then in the physical. So whatever you think, feel, or sense will be communicated to yourself, and it will begin to manifest in your environment and your body. So this is quite a scary thought, huh? So be careful of what you're thinking. Be aware of what you're thinking. So the life programs start in April, and we begin to clear out all these negative emotions, thought patterns, and belief systems. And we begin to install new empowering beliefs, and we begin to use our emotions to our advantage to bring in the life that we desire. Meditation, hypnosis, NLP, STAR, theta is the way to access the power of the subconscious mind and forge those intentions, images, positive goals into both your imagination and your experience. This is the creation mechanism of divine intelligence that is installed in our very soul. So back to why I do this. So my favorite thing, as I said before, is helping people overcome their limiting beliefs. And the reason I'm so passionate about it is because I've had to overcome many of my own limiting beliefs. And because I'm so intuitive and I'm able to, I would say, manipulate, not in a negative way, manipulate energy, that I have come up with ways that helps to release these limiting beliefs quickly and easily so that you can progress in your life, get on with your life. Sometimes we don't realize how we stop ourselves. And what I really want is to help those people that are determined, ready, and willing to make big changes in their life, to bring about great change. So there's a quote: if you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. I'm going to repeat that again. If you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. It's about getting out of your comfort zone, growing and expanding. It may be uncomfortable at first, but you learn so much more and it becomes your new comfortable zone. So, about the program. So it's an 11-month program, as I said. It's an online class focusing on specific topics every month. During the class, we will use various of the techniques that I've previously mentioned. But as we go through the year, I'm constantly learning, I'm constantly being guided. So I will bring in new techniques on top of the ones that I've discussed to help us release those limiting beliefs, but also to start to infuse and embed new thought patterns and beliefs into our energy field and subconscious mind. We will have a Q&A on each call, and we will have workbooks for each topic. You will be able to have access to the calls even if you have missed a call, and you would be able to listen to the calls as many times as you want. The main topics covered over the 11 months is acceptance, procrastination, motivation, self-sabotage, belief, miracles, success, and wealth. So I believe acceptance is a good place to start. By accepting the situation, the circumstance that we are at, we are able to use this as a springboard to move forward in our life. Because if you don't accept where you are, in a way you're suppressing this. And when you suppress this, it stays in your energy field in a negative way. So let's just accept where we are and move forward from there. So I'm going to weave all of the tools from my tool belt in the above topics to help to release the different layers of old thinking, habits, behaviors, and embed the new. It's going to be a mix of healing and empowering processes, and not just a whole lot of talk. So belief is a big topic that we will be covering, because a lot of people do believe in themselves, but what percentage are you sitting at when you're believing in yourself? On average, the percentage is 10 to 40%. So I want to take people up to 100%. For each person on the call, I will be doing an individual count or individual percentage calculation to see where you are at, and we're going to do one at the end of the course just to see how you've improved. Because imagine if you're sitting at 10 to 40% and you take it up to 100%, can you believe what you could create in your life? Miracles. It's just your manifestations. And if you believe in something, trust me, you can create it. It will manifest for you. So course will be approximately 90 minutes long, and as I said, I'll be utilizing many of the techniques in a single call. Some calls we may just focus on one technique, like the Crystal Palace method, which is a longer process and is one of my favorites. It's a modality that I've created, and we'll discuss more about that on the course. So what are the benefits? You will begin to feel a lot lighter as you release the energy that is no longer serving you. I've worked with so many clients over the years, and if they just, as soon as they have a session, they just do feel lighter because we clear up all of those boundaries, those energies around you and within you that you've been carrying along for so long. It's baggage on your shoulders or baggage in your body. People hold energy and emotions in different parts of the body. I'm not going to go into discussing where, like, there's a generalization where I find people from all the clients that I've been working with, like, okay, I'll give one example. So a lot of people tend to hold anger along their thighs, their hips. It's very, very interesting, and each client is so unique, but there are a few generalizations. You'll feel calmer, more relaxed and peaceful. So when you're calmer and relaxed, you are able to receive guidance from yourself, from the universe. It just comes in more clearly. It's about relaxing your energy, but relaxing the nervous system as well. You begin to feel more energized. You have a zest for life. You get your mojo back. I mean, I had a client that came to visit me a couple of weeks ago, and she didn't come in for a session. She just came to actually drop off some food for me, which was just so lovely of her. And she was telling me how she's just so happy and content in life now. She goes, even when I'm sweeping the floor, I am happy. And this is where you want to be, where you're just content. And when you're content, your mind is relaxed as well. You have greater clarity and greater direction in your life. You become a lot more focused. You become more aligned in your thoughts, beliefs, and energetically. And even when thoughts and beliefs and energy is aligned, you can create amazing changes in your life. Because sometimes we may have a thought, but the belief behind that thought is not sitting at a high enough number to allow that thought to manifest for you. So it's about getting those three in alignment. Synchronicities, coincidences in life start occurring. I have so many of those in my life. People, situations, miracles that unfold. You know, I can tell you story upon story. So your mind and your heart begin to open to greater possibilities. Things that you thought were not possible before. Your mind and your energy and your heart starts to become just a little bit more comfortable with that. And from that, once we start to open that up, it starts to expand more rapidly. The right opportunities and the right people start showing up in your life. You have greater self-love, honoring and appreciation of your own journey. You begin to notice how you perceive and respond rather than react to situations, circumstances, and people differently. You will begin to attract the right people into your life. Your relationships with money and people will change. I mean, I ran a webinar last year, which was just a 3-course webinar. And after the second course, one of the ladies on the call made an extra £800. She didn't make it, she just received it. So she worked her normal hours at work, but she got paid £800 extra. And while I've been running these calls, the self-sabotage calls live, I've had another lady come back to me and say that she received a check. She wanted money to actually take her son to a concert. And she did the call on a Saturday, and on Tuesday she texted me to say she received a check, not just for one ticket to the concert, but for 2. So she will be taking her son to the concert. How wonderful is that? I've had so many cases where people are finding the shift. Over the course that I've been running so far, a lot of people have been having their throat area cleared up, because sometimes in a way we stop ourselves from speaking our truth, and that also stops us from succeeding, because we're not in alignment. We're holding back what we want to say, what we want to express. You have a big picture outlook on life. Generally, you feel a lot more positive. You have greater direction, you feel in alignment. And trust me, when you're in alignment, you feel great. And little things don't affect you anymore. Manifestation of your desires become easier. So feeling it, seeing it, and having it becomes almost a norm. Wouldn't that be great? So going on to the gift that I am offering on this course is that you'll have access to a closed Facebook group where we support each other on our journey. I'm going to be giving a free distant healing for prosperity, which is done individually for each person, and this is the distant healing. And I know this is a video, so on the live course, like if you sign up within 48 hours of the call, you receive a private online session with myself for blockage removal. Because this is going to be on YouTube, I am going to offer the free blockage removal right up to the 10th of April. So if you sign up before the 10th of April, you will also receive this private session with myself. And if you happen to refer a friend or a family member to sign up for the program, you, and for this video, and the person that you've signed up will receive a 60-minute private crystal palace healing method, which is also online, and a second distant healing for prosperity. So there's a lot of bonuses here. So now I'm just going to give you a quick view through the syllabus that we will be going through. So I'll stop the screen share. I'm going to start it in a second again. Okay. So this is the course. So it's called Conscious Evolution and Infinite Abundance with myself, Shivani Thakasi. My email is up there at the top if you want to contact me regarding anything. So this is, as I said, this is an 11-month program. Please feel free to join me on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube. So we will be covering specific topics every month to help release the old blocks and self-limiting beliefs. So we're going to start with clarity, we're going to get motivation, strength, courage, we're going to take action, we have direction, and we're going to be fulfilled by the end of this 11-month course. I promise you, you won't be the same person as you start off at the beginning and at the end, because there's going to be so many shifts on this course. It's only when you experience it that you realize. So it's new energy, new life, and even more abundance. Abundance not only means an increase in finances, but it can also be happiness, drive, fulfillment, feeling sure within yourself to take that next step. There's so many success stories. So this is the lady that I was talking about that received £800 more. She doesn't know why, but she's truly grateful for that. And why not, right? I'm not going to read through all of the success stories. You will have a link to this page, so you can read it at your own time. I'm just going to read a section of this. Both personal and distance healing that has been the most powerful that I have ever had. She works on all levels and intuitively knows where healing is required. So while we're on this, even though we're in a group setting and there's so many people on the call, I'm still able to tap in to people energetically. And I can tap into a group and still release everybody's energy where they are stuck. When we're going through the processes, is because a few people might be stuck on this problem. And until I've cleared it, that's when I move on. So the call, on average, will be 90 minutes a few times, but we'll see how that goes. So as I said, it's specific topics every month. You're going to receive a mini workbook approximately 3 weeks prior to the call, just to you can start to clear the limiting beliefs regarding that topic. Because if you need to think about the topic before we go ahead, because it starts to stir the energy within you, and you may but that's a good thing, because if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's coming up to a conscious level. So, as I said, the modalities that we would be using is energy healing, theta, tapping into hypnosis, NLP, strategic visioning, tapping into past lives, guided meditations, blockage removal, crystal palace method. And as I said, it will be, I will bring in other techniques because I'm constantly learning during the course. And in addition to all of that, I mean, the calls are saying 60 to 75 minutes once a month, but that's going to change to 90 minutes because I don't really want to rush a call. The last 10 to 15 minutes will be for questions by the chat box. So all questions are recorded and will be available if you are unable to make the call. We've gone through the gifts. I want to cover the topics. So in April, we're going to start off with acceptance. In May, procrastination. So we're starting April 2018 and it's going to February 2019. Starting with acceptance, procrastination, blockage removal. Motivation, self-sabotage, blockage removal. Belief, crystal palace healing, miracle, success, wealth. Money comes to me. Don't we all want that, right? We want, and having the money, there's no guilt in having the money because the money gives you the freedom to have a life that you want to have. It's whether you want to focus on artwork, help other people, but the money helps you to have a life that you want to create. Okay, so that's it. There's loads of more success stories, and I will give you a link to this website, to this page. And we're going to start the meditation. So for now, I want you to just relax. Take a nice, long, deep breath in and out. In and out. Settling the energy. So, I want you to take another nice long deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, I want you to imagine that you are breathing in the energy of love. This is your new oxygen. Breathing that in all the way down to your throat. And allowing this energy of love to infuse the glands, the ligaments, the muscles. They're moving all around you in this region, clearing up the throat, that you may have to speaking up for yourself. Allowing that energy to infuse very deep within the throat area, going down to the cellular level, And releasing any anger and resentment that you may be holding on to. When you didn't speak up, you didn't speak your truth. Allowing all of this energy to release on your exhale. And breathing in love down past the throat into the heart. And in your heart, the energy expands. This energy of love, moving all the way to the back, to your upper chest, your shoulders. Allowing a deeper release of any fear, any frustration, with regards to your finances. Letting go of anything that is holding you back at the subconscious level. Releasing that out through your exhale. And breathing in love down past the throat into the heart. Down to your solar plexus, which is your stomach region. And this energy starts to infuse every cell within the body, within this region. And any fear and anxiety about the future, about not having enough for the future. And I see this anxiety and fear sitting on the left upper side of the abdomen. Focusing your attention there, allowing the energy to move in this area just a little bit faster by increasing the vibration of the energy, the frequency. It causes our cells to vibrate faster at a higher frequency. And lower frequencies can therefore no longer stay in that region. So focus here. And now move the energy all around the stomach region, allowing it to infuse every organ, clearing up any anxiety and fear about the future on a deeper level. Allowing that energy to move all the way to your back, into your spine. Releasing any fatigue of the physical body at this point as well. Any struggles. Times where you've been pushing and pushing and you don't seem to be getting any results. Let's release that right now. And inhaling love down past the throat, the heart, into the stomach. And bringing this energy in of going with the flow, going in the direction of the flow. Letting go of things that are just not working for the moment. And releasing the struggle and going with the flow of life. There is a higher perspective to our life. Sometimes we can't see this. There's a reason why things might not be working out, because there's something better ahead. So let's not struggle. Releasing any last fears, anxieties, fatigue, frustration from the solar plexus out through your exhale. And breathing in love down the throat, the heart, the solar plexus. Moving down into your navel. And the energy begins to infuse every organ in this area, moving all the way to the hips, to the back, allowing that energy to expand, releasing any emotional tiredness, any emotional fatigue. And releasing frustration at an even deeper level. Releasing this jarring of energy, that's what I'm seeing, this energy moving up and down. That is not harmonious for you, for your body. Releasing anger, resentment, of not being where you want to have been at this point in your life. Releasing it all out with your exhale. And breathing in love all the way down the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, your navel, bringing it to the base of your spine. And here I want you to expand that energy out. And as we exhale out, I want you to release all poverty consciousness that is ready to be released right here and right now. So exhale out all poverty consciousness now. And breathing in love again, down past the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, down into the navel, to the base of the spine, allowing that energy to expand again. And releasing releasing a fear now. This fear is coming up with your survival on the planet. And maybe there's a fear that you may not have enough at this present moment or in the future. You can't understand how you're going to cope. Expand that energy out at the base of the spine, with uncomfortable feeling of not knowing. And release it out now. Breathing the energy of love down the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, to your navel, to the base of the spine, and over here, again, expand the energy out. Expanding the energy out, it's not just about surviving, but having luxury in your life, in whichever aspect of your life, or in all aspects of your life. Feel that feeling of luxury in whichever way, shape or form that feels good to you. And taking that energy of love now down the thighs, the knees, down the calves, to your ankles and to your feet. And from your feet we are going to create an energy channel that moves through the floorboards and into the planet, moving past the sand, the rocks, deep, deep into the planet, moving past the mud, the boulders, deep, deep, deep into the earth, deeper and deeper past the crystal bed, deeper and deeper into the earth, moving past the ocean floor, moving deep, deep into the earth, moving past the space in the earth, and finding its way to the liquid crystalline core. And here the energy channel wraps around this liquid crystalline core. Supporting the physical realm, supporting this physical world that you are living in, it begins to get absorbed. And there's an energy of fertility. The planet is very fertile. We are bringing down love into the planet, and we are absorbing this energy of support and fertility. And the planet knows abundance, the energy of abundance. Can we count the grains of sand on a single beach? Can we count the number of leaves on a single tree? So the planet knows abundance. The planet knows the energy of love. And all of this energy of love, of support, of fertility, of abundance is being absorbed up, past the space in the earth, moving up, past the ocean floor. And as this energy moves through the ocean water, it becomes magnetic. Moving up, moving up through the crystal beds, moving up through the mud, through the boulders, the sand, the rocks, and moving back up into the floorboards of the room that you're in, and into your feet. This energy of love, support in this physical world, fertility and abundance, moves through your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, allowing this energy to settle in your hips for a moment. And the energy moves up to your navel, your solar plexus, and you allow this energy to expand, this energy of love, of support, of fertility, of abundance. Allowing that energy to expand even more. And from your heart, an energy channel opens and moves through your throat, into your brain, the center of the brain where the pineal gland is, moving up to the top of your head, into the room that you are in, moving out through the ceiling of the room that you are in. Moving higher and higher into the sky, moving past the trees, moving higher and higher, higher and higher, past even more clouds, higher and higher, moving out of the planet, moving past the other planets, moving past the moon, the sun, leaving our galaxy. This energy channel moves through many galaxies to find itself in the center of the multiverse. Moving higher and higher. And here you have pure white energy. And this white energy is powerful, yet light. And it is providing an energy of pure, divine, unconditional love. Loving you to your very core, every aspect of you. Even though you may not love every aspect of you, this energy loves every aspect of you, every part of you. Feel this deep, unconditional divine love. Provide the support that you need by bringing about situations and circumstances that will help you progress in your life. Bring about opportunities. This energy is also providing divine guidance, heightened intuition. And the energy of miracles. So this energy of pure divine unconditional love, of support, the energy of miracles, of opportunities, is being absorbed down through your energy channel, moving down, down, down. This energy also brings with it a higher perspective of your life, bringing this energy down into our galaxy, moving past the sun, the moon, the different planets, back onto our planet, allowing this energy to come down, down, down. This energy of pure, unconditional divine love, of support, of heightened intuition and guidance, of miracles, of opportunities, of a higher perspective in your life is coming all the way down, 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 past the clouds, down, 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 past even more clouds, down, 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 past the trees, moving through the roof of the room that you are in, coming slowly down through the top of your head, activating the pineal gland a little bit more, harmonizing the left and the right hemisphere of the brain, moving down into your throat, clearing any of your old issues about not speaking up for yourself, not having your voice heard, and allowing you to speak your truth, to speak from your soul, and down into your heart. And the energy of the divine heavens merges with the energy of the divine earth in your heart, expanding out even more. And feeling that connection with your soul. So any vows, contracts, any obligations, any oaths taken to be in financial struggle, any alliances and roles that you have taken on that stops your financial progress, any promises you made to yourself, and this can be across many lifetimes, any promises you made to the universe. Sometimes we say things without thinking. Any promises you made to others. Going through this list in your head in this particular order. So any promises you made to your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your brother-in-laws, your sister-in-laws, any promises you made to your extended family, your friends, your colleagues, that you don't deserve financial wealth and success. Sometimes we stop ourselves from progressing to keep others company. So any vows, contracts, any obligations, any oaths taken to be in financial struggle, any alliances and roles that you have taken on that stops your financial progress, any promises you made to yourself, to the universe, to any others, that you don't deserve financial wealth and success. You choose right here and right now to release and be released from all financial struggle. To release and be released of that feeling of undeservedness, of great financial wealth. And to release and be released of all poverty consciousness right here and right now. And I want you to repeat out loud or in your mind, I choose right here and right now to release and be released from all financial struggles. I choose right here and right now to release and be released of that feeling of undeservedness, of great financial wealth. I choose right here and right now to release and be released of all poverty consciousness. Repeating again, I choose right here and right now to release and be released of all financial struggles. I choose right here and right now to be released of that feeling of undeservedness. of great financial wealth. I choose right here and right now to release and be released of all poverty consciousness. Clearing any and all energy associated with financial self-sabotage across all time, space, and reality. So clearing any and all energy associated with financial self-sabotage across all time, space, and reality. Clearing all that energy right from the point of conception right to this very moment. Clearing out all that energy from your energy field. Clearing now from every cell within your body. Clearing out the DNA. Clearing out the nervous system of that old energy of lack consciousness. So clearing out the DNA and the nervous system of all that old energy of lack consciousness. And now tapping into universal energy, source energy, God energy, whatever you wish to call it. Drawing this energy through the top of your head and through the soles of your feet. This golden green energy, this golden green light, this golden green light of financial success, of financial luck, of financial happiness. Is moving through you, creating a shift within the very core of you. Within the very depths of you. This new belief and energy begins to expand into every cell within your body. Realigning your DNA. Realigning your DNA to receive, to have prosperity consciousness. And it begins to realign your neurons, that is your nervous system. Allowing the nervous system to calm down, to relax, allowing your energy field to be more open to the flow of energy, to receive financial prosperity. So your energy field is now more open and relaxed to the flow of energy to receive financial prosperity. The energy now infuses into the blood and plasma, and it brings in this energy of excitement, of anticipation. And as it flows through your body, the excitement flows through your body. And the energy now infuses the skeletal system, to give you the strength the energy now infuses the mind at a deep, deep level, to give you the know-how, the ability to create financial wealth. This energy is expanding from your body into your energy field. To attract and magnetize financial abundance in huge proportions. So your energy field is now attracting and magnetizing financial prosperity. And it feels natural for you to feel prosperous. It feels natural for you to feel financially successful. Be prosperous. It feels natural for you to be financially successful. Repeating after me out loud. I am prosperous. I am financially successful. I am prosperous. I am financially successful. I am prosperous. I am financially successful. This is my new norm. This is my new vibrational state. This is the new me. Prosperous and financially successful. Breathing in deeply and out. Allowing the energy to settle within the physical body, within the energy field. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Well, I hope you have enjoyed that, and you will begin to see shifts occurring. Listen to it as many times as you can. Feel free to contact me via my email, or all the links will be down below. So please subscribe and enjoy. Thank you. Bye.